miss it.
You're watching Friday Night Lights, sponsored by Jack in the Box.
The Yuma area condensed regular season comes to a close in many cases under the most unusual circumstances. Thank you very much for joining us for week number 6 of Friday Night Lights. I'm Rob Fran.
And I'm Brandon Mejia. Before we get into detail of why most of the Yuma area teams are already finished playing football, there's still one left standing that has high hopes for a state championship.
Since the undefeated Yuma Catholic Shamrocks survived an early season gauntlet, Brandon, they go into tonight's season finale with a chance to claim the top seed in the upcoming 3A state tournament. So we bring you tonight's extended highlight coverage of our marquee matchup featuring the Shamrocks. As they play host to Kingman, we take you out to Ricky Gwynn Stadium where it was senior night. And of course, Richard Stallworth was poised to have another big game. More on that later. First drive of the game, Stallworth hits up Mario Martinez out of the backfield, and the wide receiver screen pays off. Give him a huge chunk of yards, a 30-yard chunk. A couple plays later, Stallworth goes up top to tight end Austin Johnson, who makes a bobbling catch, and concentration is key because he gets awarded with a TD. 7-0 Rocks. Play of the week honoree, by the way. YC's defense also looks sharp at times. Off the pitch play, the D stretches out the perimeter, and Austin Priest swoops in and makes the nice ankle tackle. All right. Rocks back with the possession. Stallworth is going to sling this one deep, finding Austin Rush on the other end of this rainbow for the 70-yard touchdown pass. 14-0 Yuma Catholic. Kingman would try to respond, but the fumble off the exchange gets swallowed up by Isaac Villaverde, giving more fuel to the fire for the offense. Speaking of which, on the ensuing drive, Stallworth, he's going to roll right, finding a streaking Zach Castaneda, who scores easily. YC now up 3 scores. Ensuing kickoff. Saul Martinez's kick is fumbled away by the returner, and here comes the dog pile. The Rocks come down with it. And you know what happens from here, folks. Stallworth, again, fires from the pocket and finds Mario Martinez on the slant, slices through the opposing defense. Rocks now put up 4 quick touchdowns in the first quarter. After a quick score by the Dogs, YC responds with a continued aerial assault. Stallworth evades pressure, finds Rush, and he does the rest. Shamrocks padding their lead. And then YC is going to be back at it yet again. This time, Stallworth finds Justin Erath, who gets into the end zone almost unscathed. At the end of the first quarter, the route was already on. YC had a 42-6 lead. Brando.
How do we go from there, Rob? Well, let's see how that plays out. So the Bulldogs now looking to get things going. They'd have to do it now if they wanted a chance to continue. An incomplete pass there. Next play, the Shamrocks would hold the run game to a minimal game. Defense looking nice for the Shamrocks as well. As you said, that first quarter was something. How's the second quarter going to turn out? YC takes over. Richard Stallworth looking to put 6 more on the board. Now finds the receiver, but little bobble there, not going to be complete. That's the tight end, Logan Rush, who's going to drop it. So, well, they try it again, because why not? Mario Martinez this time with the catch and squeezes it through into the end zone. That is good. So question remains, can the Bulldogs get something going? A little trick here. Kind of gets the Shamrocks a little shooken up, gets them some yardage there, not much. So the Bulldogs then another opportunity to try to get things going. They move with the pass play. Well, this one looks to be incomplete, but actually called complete inbounds. Next play, the quarterback then finds some room to work with. He's going to decide, maybe I'll take this myself. Last minute, decides to throw it with a completion too, but that's going to be forward progress, my friends. You can't do that. Chains move backwards, actually. This play here then, incomplete as they almost get it going. However, the next play, the Bulldogs would get some yardage with this one. Now, really struggling to get things going here. The Bulldogs, with another trick up their sleeve, are able to get through the Shamrocks defense. This inside the 10 now. Puts them in a good spot, but the Shamrocks defense not going to give it up that easy. They would hold them inside the 10. A false start would actually move the chains back on this, not this play, the previous play before it. And, well, they would actually capitalize. Bulldogs get another touchdown on the board, their second of the night. Now Shamrocks not letting it up the slightest. This is Stallworth who's going to connect to Devin Black. Keep in mind now we have 25 seconds left in the half as they continue to march downfield. Stallworth in shotgun. Clock stopped, but it's not going to stop him from doing what he does all night and puts this one up perfectly. Connects to Mario Martinez, who would also have an incredible night. Extra point good. They went up 56-12 at half, Rob. The final tonight, 69 30-28. Our sole game highlight, but still one that I cannot get my head around.
Oh,
watching those
absolutely.
highlights.
Absolutely. They made a statement again tonight.
And believe it or not, we still have plenty to come as well.
All right. Speaking of which, we haven't seen any other highlights tonight, but we're going to bring you some analysis right after this. Keep it here.
You're